Greetings. The Wolf Clan, Fenrir, known for its coin flip fight strategy, the clear clan in team games, or the most unpredictable clan in Northgard. This clan primarily centers around the most formidable early-game warchief, Egil, who possesses the highest base attack power among warchiefs. The clan is capable of generating significant tempo and pressure to conclude the game in team game mode. Regarding the learning difficulty, the Wolf Clan, as a clear clan in team games, necessitates a strong understanding of fundamental resources, healing mechanics, and micro-mechanics to operate effectively. In team games, the quicker the Wolf Clan clears, the more powerful it becomes. This implies that the learning curve for the Wolf Clan in team games can be somewhat challenging for novice and intermediate players to manage. In alternative game modes, such as Duel or FFA, the Wolf Clan assumes entirely different roles, performing adequately in Duel mode. However, selecting the Wolf Clan in FFA can be quite perilous, as it has a notably weak late game. Regarding development, the Wolf Clan is quite simple, as it focuses on defeating neutral mobs to acquire resources. The Wolf Clan lacks significant economic resources or bonuses for advancement, rendering it one of the weakest clans in the late game within Northgard. Militarily, however, the Wolf Clan stands out as one of the most formidable forces during the early game. It boasts one of the most powerful early-game warchiefs, capable of outmaneuvering outnumbered foes. The military strategy aligns effectively with early-game military advancements. In the context of team play, the Wolf Clan does not provide any standard means of supporting allies. Nevertheless, the clan can assist teammates by applying pressure on the enemy, compelling them to convert early, which hinders their economic development, or by securing an advantageous position on the map early on, thereby facilitating a stronger mid-game position for teammates to either advance towards the enemy base or establish a defensive stance. For starting bonuses, hunting animals yields meat. This advantage enables the Wolf Clan to maintain food production by hunting wild creatures such as wolves, foxes, bears, and other wildlife. The Wolf Clan is capable of achieving robust military development in the early game, as they can utilize surplus food from animals to mine iron and craft enhanced weapons for their forces. Military units of the Wolf Clan require 30% less food and contribute to overall happiness. These advantages facilitate the Wolf Clan's smooth operation of early-game military units, sustainability, and production. Furthermore, the first recruitment is complementary. This benefit endows the Wolf Clan with formidable early-game clearing and skirmishing capabilities. Upon reaching 200 fame, the Fame Bonus Dominion grants the warchief the capacity to colonize a cleared area at no cost, with a cooldown period of 12 months. This advantage proves to be exceptionally potent in both aggressive and defensive strategies. The player can leverage this feature to colonize a tile adjacent to an enemy, thereby eliminating the current army malice, which enables a more aggressive positioning on the map. Alternatively, a player may choose to colonize critical tiles to obstruct the enemy's access or to gain a positional advantage. At 500 fame, the Wolf Clan acquires the Assault ability. This ability provides Wolf military units with a plus 15% attack bonus when engaging in combat outside their clan territory. Additionally, the cooldown for the Warchief's Dominion is reduced by 50%. This bonus is highly advantageous. However, attaining 500 fame as the Wolf Clan can be challenging. To effectively utilize the plus 15% attack bonus, the clan must be in a favorable position, rendering this bonus somewhat difficult to employ. The unique artifact of the wolf, known as the Horn of Managarm, enables the player to summon up to 3 white wolves that are under the player's command. These white wolves possess greater base attack and defense compared to a standard wolf. Furthermore, they have a cloaked special ability. This ability permits these wolves to infiltrate an area populated by neutral mobs without provoking aggro. The relic proves to be extremely advantageous for skirmishing or poking, as these white wolves exhibit high mobility and can navigate around tiles, enabling the player to decolonize the enemy territory while applying pressure from a distance. Additionally, the Wolf Clan demonstrates a commendable synergy with other relics. The Wolf Clan's technology tree is predominantly centered around military strength. Field rations diminish the food consumption of military units by 75%. This advantage is particularly significant to acquire in the late game, as the player typically commands a substantial army to maintain. The Spoils of War perk is essential for most wolf builds, as the wolf clan earns crone for each enemy unit eliminated, excluding wild animals. Annihilating a faction, neutral entity, or clan grants 50 military experience. This enables the wolf clan to generate robust crone income in the early game, which can be transformed into military advancements. In the mid to late game, this perk acts as a means of crone recovery, following engagements with adversaries. Plunder permits the wolf clan to regain plus 30% health after decolonizing a territory, which is advantageous for early game skirmishes. Invaders enhance military strength against defensive towers by 75% and expedite decolonization by 30%. This perk penalizes the enemy's mispositioning, compels them to react promptly, or allows for harassment using the white wolves from the wolf clan's unique relic. Veiled threats unlock trade routes with Northgard, enhancing your trade routes and boosting crone income by 150% if you possess an Egil. If Egil has perished at least once, crone costs are reduced by 50%, and no iron is required to recruit him again. Trading is permissible even during wartime. This perk is exceptionally beneficial if the player frequently loses the chief in team battles or lacks a counter to the Ox special relic. It increases crone income from trade routes and lowers the warchief cost from 5 iron and 200 crones to 100 crones, ensuring that the wolf clan remains competitive in the late game during team matches. The wolf clan performs adequately with leadership military paths, as its structure centers around the warchief. By enhancing the warchief's abilities, the leadership military path grants additional army, power, resistance, and HP to your warchief, making the wolf clan warchief exceptionally strong in the early game. However, Guardian and Legions provide limited utility for the wolf clan in team game mode. Furthermore, these military paths lack robust synergy with the wolf clan in other game modes. In conclusion, the leadership military path stands out as the optimal choice for the wolf clan, enabling it to outmaneuver the enemy. The strengths of the wolf clan are evident in the early game, showcasing high outplay potential and formidable military capabilities. Conversely, the drawbacks of the wolf clan are quite apparent. The clan presents a steep learning curve, possesses a weak, late-game economy, and frequently faces challenges with food sustainability when over-converting. Additionally, the clan encounters difficulties in recovering crone's income. If the wolf clan's army is the first to be defeated in a team battle, it hinders the benefits of the spoils of war. Recovering from a single core engagement is quite challenging. In summary, the wolf clan can serve as a highly effective choice in team game mode and is reasonably competent in other formats, such as duel. In free-for-all, FFA, selecting the wolf clan can be quite risky. Players must be acutely aware of their specific win conditions and timing to succeed in this mode. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. If you find this video helpful, share it with others. Wishing you all the best on your quest to conquer Northgard. Catch you next time.